This is the vocabulary for Level 1, Chapter 5. Among other things, in this chapter, we'll talk a lot about hobbies. That's our first term. Shumi. So, to ask someone their hobby, shumi wa nan desu ka? And we cannot say, I like to do something yet. That's a little bit more complicated. So you have to say, sportsu desu, ongaku desu, dansu desu, uta desu, eiga desu, terebi game desu, something like that. As you notice, Japanese don't call video games. They call them terebi game. Also, playing cards or any type of card game is called torampu. Piano sounds pretty much the same. A lot of these do is they're in katakana. Guitar. Dokusho, that just refers to reading. You can't say, I like to read. We'll have to learn that later. E, easy, just one letter. Jogingu, suie. Whenever you are pausing or thinking about something, you could say eto, ano. You could also say so desu ne if you're thinking about it and you're not quite ready to answer. Ski sounds exactly like skiing. So you could say ski ga ski desu. That's an example of a Japanese gyagu or a pun. Daisuki means big like. You could use this in talking about things that you love, or you could also use it to refer to a person that you love. Kirai, daikirai is the opposite. Donna is just what kind of. Donna ongaku ga suki desu ka? Donna eiga ga suki desu ka? You could also say donna tabemono ga suki desu ka? Etc. Mono is a visible thing, a concrete object that exists, not an abstract type of thing. What we do with this is we take off the verb from tabemas, previously learned, and we add mono at the end, becomes tabemono. So a drink, take off the mas from nomimas, and it becomes nomimono. There are several others you can use that with. Sushi, basically the same. Sashimi, this is just the strips of fish. Tempura, you may have had this before. If you don't know what it is, there's a lot of pictures available online. It's breaded and deep fried shrimp along with other vegetables. Jozu, you will hear this word a lot if you go to Japan and you speak even a little bit of Japanese. Japanese people don't expect foreigners to know their language, so they're very happy when you make an effort. So you will hear Nihongo ga jozu desu ne a lot. It's really nice at first, but after you live there for several years, it can be a little patronizing. Heta, the opposite. This is an appropriate response when somebody says, Nihongo ga jozu desu ne. You might say, Ie heta desu. Tokui is what you use to describe something you are good at, not jozu when talking about yourself. So you might say, Sportsu ga tokui desu, or dansu ga tokui desu, something like that. Nigate is going to be the opposite of tokui. If you're not good at sports, sportsu ga nigate desu. Koto is some kind of intangible thing. So if somebody asked you, what do you like? They might say, Donna koto ga suki desu ka? For asking you, what kind of things do you like? Or what kind of things are you interested in? Here are some of the sports. Most of them are katakana. Ame futboru. Yakkyu has been around so long in Japan that it's been given a Japanese word, but that's kind of an exception. Basketboru, bareboru, sakka, tennisu, golfu. Then we move on to colors. Iro. So what color? Nani iro. So if you're going to ask someone what's their favorite color, nani iro ga suki desu ka? Aka, shiro, kuro. These also happen to be popular dog names. If you have a white dog or a black dog, people might commonly name them shiro or kuro. Owl. This is kind of different from the American view of this color. We tend to think of as a green traffic light is described as owl in Japan. That's just the way they do it. So owl usually means blue, but sometimes it means green. Kiiro, chairo. This is literally the color of ocha or cha. Midori, this usually refers to greenery found in nature, plants and grass. Murasaki, and then these three do have Japanese words, but these are more frequently used. Pinku, orange, gurei. And then we have kin iro, which is literally the color of gold, and gin iro, the color of silver.